You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, man. Salute everybody that's tapped in. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me tonight, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm in the studio tonight, man, behind the scenes. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. I don't even be coming in here that much, man. That's crazy. It's crazy how I got a studio and I don't even be coming in here. I'm on a good mic tonight, too. So we should be all right. We loud and clear. I'm on a great mic tonight, man. Salute to everybody that's in here, man. Appreciate all y'all tapping on in. Y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to everybody that support my platform, man. Hey, Leslie, I appreciate you came through with a $250 donation in the Cash App. Salute to you, my sister. Much love to you, man. Also, my boy Xavier came through with a $35 donation. I appreciate you, dog. We're going to get into it tonight, y'all. Everybody that's in here, y'all smash the like button, share and subscribe. We should have over 1,000 likes in this video. Easy. We getting into it tonight. And I want to ask everybody that's in this chat room a question. I have some merch I'm sitting on, and I want to release it tomorrow, but I don't want to release it if you guys ain't going to buy it. Let me know in the comment section if I put out these t-shirts, if I put out this merch, if you guys are going to buy it. Let me know with a yes, or if you're not going to buy it, you can't buy it, I understand. I respect it, no problem. But I just don't want to waste my time putting it out, doing all the promotion and thing I need to do to put it out, and you guys aren't going to support and buy it. You know what I'm saying? I got some good merch. I got a couple ideas that I had been working on behind the scenes. You guys saying y'all are, so I expect to see this, right? Let's get into this. So Donald J. Trump tonight, you guys, there was a 2-week ceasefire. A lot of things have been going on behind the scenes. World leaders out of the kazoom have been on Donald Trump's helmet about this situation. If you don't know what type of hell Donald Trump's been going through, Donald Trump even had the Pope go in on his ass and say, look, man, you better not do this. Donald Trump threatened to eliminate an entire civilization of people. If that ain't diabolical, I don't know what is. Let me ask y'all something before we get into what happened, because Donald Trump's in for it now. They coming for his helmet. They're coming for impeachment again. I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen. I'm going to tell y'all the breakdown, because I got the paperwork and I'm going to read it. Let me tell y'all something. As human beings, other people on this earth are human beings. Never let somebody that you don't know, never let a middle person define somebody else for you. That is what has happened in the United States of America and beyond. You have allowed middlemen to control your mind and tell you that these people are evil. These people do these things. These people do that things to their people. The United States of America, they're out here persecuting their own people. I do videos and content every single day when the United States of America persecute their own people. If you say something Donald Trump doesn't like and you're in the media, he will talk about you like a dog. But he wants Erica Kirk to sue Drewski for a joke. Let me say this again. Donald Trump wants Erica Kirk to sue Drewski for a joke, but Donald Trump has came out here and joked and talked about Rosie O'Donnell and other people like a dog. And he's had the big mic on the big stage and done it. But he wants you to only bow down and acknowledge him. That can't happen anymore. And I'm going to tell y'all what's going on. I've already told y'all where I stand on vote. Donald Trump's in major trouble. There's a lot that went down that pushed this deadline back. There was no way they were going to allow him to do what he was going to try to do, which is eliminate the entire Iran. There was no way, bro. Donald Trump is in so much trouble right now. I don't think you guys know how much heat he's under from other countries. I'm going to tell y'all something. If Donald Trump would have did that, you would have damn well expected China to get involved, North Korea to get involved, Russia to get involved. They weren't going to let that happen. It was going to be absolutely disgusting. And let me tell y'all something. Never underestimate the enemy. Don't let these people run around here and tell y'all, oh, we're invincible, this, that, and the third. It's not true. David beat Goliath. And let me tell y'all something else. China, what do? They can hit your Wi-Fi. They can do all types of things. China has all this technology to really cripple other countries. That's why don't nobody see. You got to ask yourself a real question. See, Donald Trump knows Iran cannot directly strike the United States of America because they're so far away. They don't have that technology to do that. Russia does. North Korea can. China can. They all have WMDs. Why doesn't Donald Trump go looking for smoke with any of those people? Why doesn't Donald Trump go looking for smoke with Russia? He claims all these things about Iran, but Russia has been one of the prime enemies of the United States of America for years. But Donald Trump never looks for smoke with Russia. In fact, you guys heard the reports that Russia was aiding Iran. Picture that. But you didn't hear anything from Donald Trump. They didn't keep the same energy. These are bully tactics. Let me tell y'all something else. What about North Korea? North Korea said to the United States of America, look this up. The North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, just said the other week, the United States of America is a terrorist state. Why ain't Donald Trump said, hey, let's go get that smoke with North Korea? I told y'all to go look up that North Korea video with the North Koreans out there doing. Man, and North Korea's out here actually testing shit. And you think Donald Trump ran over there and said, hey, man, let's get this smoke? Nope. What about China? China's got WMDs. China's got them. Why doesn't Donald Trump have it? Donald Trump talks all this trash about China. Why he don't want to smoke with them? Donald Trump likes to bully and pick on people that he thinks he can beat up on. And that's not right. I don't care who you are in this world. That is not right. You understand what I'm saying? Thou shalt not kill. You had all those people in Iran go out there and surround those power plants. Them Iranian people stood on, I'm going to tell you something. They stood on business. Donald Trump said he was going to take out all those power plant stuff. The Iranian citizens went to the street and they all surrounded those power plants. And they basically said to Trump, if you take this out, you're going to take all of us with him. And let that be all over the news that you did that. Well, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, since y'all know I don't want to hold y'all no more longer without giving y'all this real smoke. Because, see, I don't want to come in here acting like I'm some type of bag chaser and all I care about is money and getting on my knees for Donald J. Trump and MAGA and all this stuff. I don't want to act like that because I ain't that. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this right here. This situation is going to get real disgusting because it's a certain thing that's coming up called midterms. And all the things Donald Trump has done have sabotaged all the people who support and are around him. Why is that? Here's the reason why. And y'all know me. I don't give a damn about either side of the spectrum. I don't care. But the problem Donald Trump has is that midterms are coming up. And now, as of tonight, and I will show you on the screen, and we're going to read this. Articles of impeachment against the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, have been filed based off what he's been doing in Iran and what he's trying to do. And I'm going to tell you something. This is a major problem a lot of Republicans have with Donald Trump right now, quietly. Some of them are saying it. That's why you're seeing that most of them speak out against him that you've never seen speak out against Donald Trump before. They're quietly and they're slowly speaking out. Carlson Tucker, right? Candace Owens, Marjorie Taylor Greene, all of these people are speaking up now because they know midterms are coming up. And they know if the Democrats flip things, they're going to impeach Donald Trump again. And this time, I believe they're going to prosecute his ass. Read the paperwork and let's read what was filed against Donald J. Trump. And this, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody who's not in the know, who needs to know, was just filed yesterday. Let's read it. 1/19 Congress, second session. Let's read the accusations against Donald Trump. Let's read them right now, right? Jermaine, salute to you, brother. $200 donation right now in the Cash App, man. Hey, he said, keep standing on business and speak the truth, ticket, no doubt, dog. Salute to you, my brother. In the House, HRES 1155, impeaching Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, for high crimes and misdemeanors. Now, normally, you would think, man, come on. But the fact that those midterms are coming up, I believe that they're going to hold this. And as soon as those midterms pass, them Democrats flip, those Republicans, you know what they're going to do. They're going to write to this, and I guarantee it, in all caps, in low caps, under HRES 1155, impeaching Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, for high crimes and misdemeanors. In the House of Representatives, in all caps, on last night, April the 6th, 2026, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Larson of Connecticut submitted the following resolution, which was referred to the Committee on the Judiciary. Resolution, in all black bold print, impeaching Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, for high crimes and misdemeanors. Whereas the following articles of impeachment were drafted by consumer advocate, lawyer, and author Ralph Nader in collaboration with constitutional scholar and lawyer Bruce Fain. Whereas this resolution is an important record to engage in conversation about our Constitution and the state of our government. Whereas it is not in order under the House rules and Manual 370 to reference wrongdoing by the president on the House floor. Now, therefore, be it, number one, resolved that Donald J. Trump, President of the United States, is impeached for high crimes. You read that? Demeanors. And that following the following articles of impeachment be exhibited to the Senate. Articles of impeachment exhibited by the House of Representatives of the United States of America in the name of itself and of the people of the United States of America against Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, in maintenance and support of its impeachment against him for high crimes and misdemeanors in violation of this constitutional oath of office to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Article 1, war, power, murder, piracy. In his conduct of the office of President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed as usurped the congressional war power enshrined in Article 1, Section 8, Clause 11 of the Constitution by, among other things. You better smash the damn like button tonight. It better be over 2,000, 3,000 likes in this building tonight. You didn't know, your ass better call somebody. Number 1, second to last paragraphs on the screen. Or I should say the third to last. Initiating war and murdering scores of putative but unproved drug traffickers in the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific. Let's talk about that real quick. Remember all those people Donald Trump bragged about? I exploded them. I took them out. They were trafficking in our country. Isn't there such thing to a right to have a trial by a jury of our peers to determine the punishment of those people. But Donald J. Trump said, no, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate them. Is that not illegal? Is that not illegal? Shouldn't you have went and apprehended them, gathered the evidence that you claimed they had, which was drugs, brought them to a court, got them a lawyer, and legally prosecuted them under the laws of the United States of America? But what happened? Donald Trump came out, murdered them in front of the world, blew the chips up, and bragged about it on social media. Number two, committing war crimes in the violation of the War Crimes Act of 1996. Number three, blockading Venezuela. Committing piracy on the high seas and the coastal waters by theft of Venezuelan oil. Mr. Trump has unconstitutionally initiated war as a belligerent or co-belligerent against Iran, Yemen, Lebanon, Syria, Nigeria, and Gaza. And to the person in the comment section, don't think I don't see it, because I see everything, who says Donald Trump won't get impeached. Ma'am, you better hope and pray that in these midterms that are coming up, they don't flip those Republicans. Because, oh, what a shame. I'm going to ask you a question, ma'am. You said in the comment section that Trump won't get impeached. Or, man, sir, your name is Mr., okay? I meant to call you Mrs. because you sound like a lady. But let me say this to you. Wasn't Donald Trump already impeached? They did it once. What makes you think they can't do it again? In fact, you better damn well bet your bottom dollar, boy, if they flip those seats in the midterms, they are going to impeach and then prosecute that ass. You better believe that. The only hope he has right now is that they don't lose those seats. You might want to do your homework and your research. Hey, while all the Republicans are panicking right now, you might want to look this up. The word is they're saying Donald Trump is only looking out for Trump. He's not looking out for the Republican Party, because they got to pick up the pieces when his term is up, or when his time is up if they get that seat. See, that's the part you didn't think about. You don't want to come in here and talk with me mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, psychologically. I'm on a different level. Don't let me fool you, because I sit here and talk basketball a lot for a year. Don't let me fool you because I talk about this hip-hop shit. Don't play with me. I'm on a whole different stratosphere. I'm on a whole different level, mentally, spiritually. Let's keep going. Mr. Trump has unconstitutionally initiated war as a belligerent or co-belligerent against Iran, Yemen, Lebanon, Syria, Nigeria, and Gaza. He has threatened military force against Panama, Colombia, Cuba. This is facts. He just said Cuba. He just said Cuba. He just said Cuba. He just said Cuba. He just said it would be his pleasure. He would love to take Cuba. That is illegal. In fact, the Cuban leaders came out when he said that, said they're currently preparing for military action. If Donald Trump tries to go over there, they're going to fight. You don't have to believe me. Go look it up. And to the person, Mr. Dub 99, like I said before, Donald Trump has already been impeached one time. So let's not act like that can't happen. So take your stupidity, turn it sideways, shine it up real nice, and stick it straight up your candy ass on your way out of my chat room, sucker. The hell wrong with you? Back to the paperwork. Number 10. In so acting, right? Oh no, let's go to number 7. In all of these endeavors, President Trump has acted without constitutionally required congressional authorization. In so acting, President Trump has articulated no limiting principle that would prevent him from declaring anyone, including United States citizens or any country or non-state actor, an enemy of the United States and killing or destroying them by military force. His criminal lawlessness has invited blowback against the United States and its citizens, risking 9/11 2.0. 9/11 2.0, right? 9/11 2.0. And let me say this. The sad part is that all of these people who still support Donald Trump, they're only going to cry when their pockets really start to hurt. They're greedy. They're selfish. They're ignorant. And they're despicable. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. President Trump proclaimed on March the 5th, 2025, that we are just getting started, end quote, in replacing the Constitution with presidential tyranny through his serial usurpation of the congressional war power and commission of murder, war crimes, and piracy. Donald J. Trump has acted contrary to his trust as president and subversive of constitutional government, to the great prejudice of law, liberty, and justice, and to the manifest injury of the people of the United States of America. Right? See, I'm going to tell y'all something before I go to this next page right here. See, this is what's going to happen. Donald Trump goes out here banging on these people. And I want y'all to think about this. When them people retaliate back in a way that we would or could potentially never expect, then Donald Trump's going to come back. See, look what they did to us. They're evil. No. You struck first. You struck first. You struck first. You and Israel struck first. I want y'all to think about something. And I've said this. You can't go to places you don't like and just try to uproot and change and take out leaders and do all of these other things because you don't like it. Because here's the reason why. There's a lot of countries that don't like Donald Trump. There's a lot of countries that don't like who the United States democratically elected. How would you feel and what would you do or what would you think if a different country like Russia, like North Korea, came to the United States of America, invaded Washington, D.C., and said, no, we're going to take the president because we don't like him. We don't like who you voted. You would all say they're criminals. But when we do it to somebody else, it's okay. No, that's crap, and that's cap. Let's keep going. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump, war rants, impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Shout out to Clark Ware with the donation in the Cash App. Salute to you, brother. Shout out to Tristan Jones. He coming through with $1,000 donation in the Cash App. Salute to you, my brother. I appreciate that. Much love to you, man. And he said, say that shit with your chest, Dickie. Nigga, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. Appreciate you for that, brother. Ronnie Cathcart, salute to you in the Cash App. You said Ticket TV is a place to be for facts and truth. Salute to you with the donation, homie. You know what time it is. Playing no games with these suckers. Let's keep going. Number 2, Article 2, line 5. Militarization of domestic law enforcement. Line 8. And his conduct of the office of President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has illegally declared national emergencies and summoned the National Guard in Los Angeles, Chicago, Portland, Washington, D.C., and elsewhere, falsely claiming under Section 12406, Title 10, United States Code, that regular forces are unable to execute the laws of the United States. Now, I want to say this right here. Let me stop right here. I want to say this right here. And you might disagree with me. And this is the problem I have sending all these people out here to these other countries, all these troops and military, and wasting taxpayers' money to go fight other people's wars and to go in other countries messing with other people when Donald Trump said that this is not what he wanted to do. He wasn't going to do this. He said Barack Obama was going to do this. But he comes in office and he does it. But let me say this. All that military they waste their money on and you guys all waste taxpayer money on. I've said this on this channel. I'm going to say it again. They should all be here in the United States of America, in every state, in front of every school. You should have an armed soldier, at least 2 at every school, middle school, elementary school, high school. You should have an armed security at every single store. This is how they move overseas. This is the reason why you don't see robberies and all this other stuff overseas as much as you see in the United States of America. If you go overseas, you feel secure every place you go. Even in every single neighborhood. When you come in the neighborhood, guess what? There is armed security at that door. Imagine what would happen if they took and stopped wasting all this damn money, sending these people overseas, putting a country gazillions and trillions of dollars in debt, and brought their ass back here to actually clean up these damn neighborhoods. So no, I don't think that the cops are doing enough to do their job to help protect the community. You know why? Case in point, if there was a cop outside of that Hard Rock hotel and casino down there in Hollywood, Florida last night, it's unlikely Offset would have got shot. Because if you got a military cat with a gun bigger than both of them sitting out there and ready to squeeze, ain't none of them gonna do a damn thing. They're gonna take that shit down the block around the corner somewhere. But I am of the belief, think about this. Think about how much of a better, safer, cleaner place it would be if you actually took these people and put them in the United States of America. Once again, y'all have to listen to what I'm saying. School shootings, out the window. Robberies, petty crime, theft, out the window. Murder rate, eviscerated. Think about that. But we too busy talking about what somebody else doing in somebody else's country. Make it make sense. This is where all the taxpayers' dollars going to. The economy being destroyed. All it is, because all these soldiers, they dying over in other countries. They getting hurt over in other countries. Think about what I just said to y'all. Let's keep going. Number 8. Oh, excuse me. We did number 8. Let's go right here to number. Oh, okay. We on number 17. And to the person who said it's going to be hard to do, shit, it ain't hard to do. The hell wrong with you? BP Bailey, is something wrong with you? The hell is you talking about it's going to be hard to do? It ain't hard to send goddamn 30,000 troops to go fight a war. It wasn't hard to send 100,000 plus troops to go to Iraq to fight a war. The hell is wrong with you? You gonna tell me that it's gonna be hard to have these people at home? Are you insane? That's easy. If you stop meddling in other countries and people's business, maybe they wouldn't hate you and think you're hypocritical. If you focus on protecting your own shit and clean up your own neighborhood, maybe people will look up to you and respect you. It can be done. You underpaying police officers, but sending people to go fight wars, and when they get killed, they get sent home in a pine box with a flag over it, and this man comes in a baseball hat. Stop playing with me, man. And then the ones who do survive, who have PTSD and all these other things, look how they treat them. You go talk to any damn veteran and you ask them what type of treatment they get. Some of them don't even have insurance, health insurance. The proper health insurance. Let's keep it real. Stop playing with me. I'm surgical with this thing. I'm surgical with this thing. Number 17. President Trump's militarization of domestic law enforcement is calculated to cow and intimidate citizens of the United States from peaceful protests against rampant illegalities and cruel policies that of the Trump administration fully protected by the First Amendment. Through these actions, Donald J. Trump has acted contrary to his trust as president and subversive of the constitutional government, to the great prejudice of law, liberty, and justice, and to manifest injury of the people of the United States. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump, 1,000 likes. We should have over 1,000 likes. Y'all are disgusting. Donald Trump, war rants, impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Article 3, line 7, serial unconstitutional detentions and deportations. Line number 10, in his conduct of the office of President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has illegally detained, deported, or attempted to deport citizens or immigrants based on significantly on race or ethnicity or political opposition to Mr. Trump, protected by the First Amendment to the Constitution. These rampant illegalities have terrified immigrant communities, citizens, and green card holders in the hundreds of thousands or millions, including Haitians, Sakbase, Sakafit, Somalians, and Venezuelans legally in the United States of America. Mr. Trump has resorted to vile epithets like garbage to dehumanize and encourage hatred or violence against them. Among other things, President Trump has deported individuals to a cruel dungeon in El Salvador, featuring torture and violation of constitutional due process and court orders. And to the person who asked, this is real? Oh, you better believe this is real. I'm going to drop the link right there to the congressional website so you can look at it your damn self. He illegally invoked the Alien Enemies Act to flout due process on the patently false predicate that Venezuela has initiated war against the United States. As the United States Supreme Court held in the AARP versus Trump 605 U.S. May 16th, 2025. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Number 10. The next article, you see it on your screen. Retaliation against constitutionally protected speech or association and its conduct of the office of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has suppressed or retaliated against constitutionally protected speech opposed to Mr. Trump's policies. On January the 20th, 2025, President Donald J. Trump issued an executive order entitling, quote unquote, restoring freedom of speech and ending federal censorship as an Orwellian pretext for suppressing free speech or association Mr. Trump hates or dislikes. President Trump has fired or demoted Federal Bureau of Investigation agents or Department of Justice lawyers who work on January the 6th. You see this, right? Insurrection, investigation, or other federal criminal investigations or prosecutions of Mr. Trump because putative political opinions or lack of loyalty to him, unrelated to job qualifications or your performance. On January the 20th, 2025, President Donald J. Trump issued an executive order, quote unquote, ending radical indoctrination of K-12 schooling in order to, propagandize students into believing Americans are God's new chosen people. The illegal executive order is a dagger at the inculcation of critical thinking, indispensable to an enlightened citizenry capable of self-government. The Supreme Court undiscovered in Sweezy versus New Hampshire, 354 U.S. 234, 1957, to impose any straitjacket upon the intellectual leaders in our colleges and universities would imperil the future of our nation. Particularly, is that true in the social sciences, where few, if any, principles are accepted as absolutes? Scholarship cannot flourish in an atmosphere of suspicion and distrust. Teachers and students must always remain free to inquire or to study and evaluate, to gain new maturity and understanding. Otherwise, our civilization will stagnate and die. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump wants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Article 5, abuse of the pardon power, sabotaging the rule of law. This thing getting diabolical. They going in. You remember the pardon power? You remember everybody, they said Trump pardoning because of their friends? Yeah, man. Hey, man, we'll slide Trump something, man. We can get this pardon, man. And let me get this straight. Trump ain't the only one to do that foolishness. Queen, we have to do this because Joe Biden, sorry ass, he pardoned his weak ass son. Your son was found guilty in a court of law and your ass didn't want him to do the time. You are guilty as well, sir. Let's keep going. Number 4. In his conduct of the office of President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, issued, pardons or commutations of on January the 20th, 2025, granting pardons and commutations of sentences for certain offenses relating to events or at near the United States Capitol on January the 6th, 2021, to more than 1,500 insurrectionists aiming by force and violence to overturn the presidential election of 2020, including aiming to hang Vice President Mike Pence, I should say. The crimes committed before and after January the 6th, 2021 by individuals who received pardons included PDF sex assault. Let me put this up here. PDF sex assault. Let me highlight that on your screen. Highlight that part right there. Because y'all know I'm going to get diabolical on this thing. PDF sex assault. Production of PDF XXX videos. R-word. Conspiracy to murder. Federal Bureau of Investigation agents. Kidnapping and domestic violence by strangulation. There is a credible risk that President Donald J. Trump will order either officers of the United States or private parties to commit crimes, including assassinations, that will benefit Mr. Trump politically or personally, and promise to pardon them in advance of their homicides. On or about April the 12th, 2019, the New York Times, this is diabolical, man. The New York Times. Read this right here, y'all. Reported that President Trump personally instructed the Commissioner of the United States Customs and Border Protection, Kevin McAleenan, to block asylum seekers, pledging that McAleenan faced jail time. Mr. Trump would pardon him. President Donald J. Trump has further abused the pardon power by pardoning scores of campaign donors or political supporters who were convicted of financial fraud or drug trafficking on an unprecedented scale, indistinguishable from bribery. Remember that now. Let's stop right there real quick. Remember when Donald Trump came out and said, Diddy was my friend, but then he turned against me, so yeah, no pardon. Oh, so you're not going to pardon him, not because of his case, but because you don't like him because he turned on you. Okay. Let's keep going. And he said this. He said this on national TV. You can't even come here and say I'm lying. He said on national TV. Go look on national TV. It's on national TV. It's on national TV. Let's keep going. Right. Among others, President Trump pardoned the former president of Honduras, Juan Orlando Hernandez, serving 45 years in prison for smuggling 400 tons of that cocaine into the United States, eager, in his words, to shove the drugs right up the noses of the gringos. Number 15. And we should be already over 1,000 likes. We at 785. We should be over 1,000. Jamie, salute to you. Appreciate you for the $50 donation in the Cash App. Love to you. Let's get right back to it. Links pinned at the top of the comments, the chat room if y'all want to donate. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Article 6. Article 6. Illegally crippling or defunding programs to protect consumers, the needy, workers, and the environment. And his conduct of the office of President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has systematically crippled or dismantled agencies or programs to protect consumers, the needy workers, and the environment, irreparably impairing the health, safety, welfare, and livelihoods of tens of millions of Americans. Among other things, President Trump has indiscriminately fired federal employees. Remember the girl? Remember the girl that was working? Old boy's daughter that was working on the Diddy case? Everybody thought that he fired her because of the Diddy case. What's her name? Maureen Comey? Come to find out, Maureen Comey was on the Ghislaine Maxwell case. Maureen Comey, she's seen all them files. She knows a lot. And remember, right around that time, mysteriously, Ghislaine Maxwell is transferred to a weak-ass, low-security prison where they say she's living it up, allegedly. But for some reason, people don't complain about that. A woman who was convicted alongside of a PDFer. Think about what I just said. And while I'm talking about Ghislaine Maxwell, word on the street is Ghislaine Maxwell just came out and allegedly told some people that she got 25 names that she's willing to give up for time reduction or to be let free. We'll talk about that in a different video. Back to this. And some of y'all want to look at yourselves and ask yourself, how can I live? How can I live? Go to work every day and hold my head high when the leader of this great nation has been accused of some of the most diabolical acts known to mankind. Now, I'm going to ask you one question before I finish reading this paperwork. If anybody on God's green earth, anybody, I'm going to say this to y'all again, if anybody on God's green earth had the type of allegations and the amount of allegations that guys like Donald J. Trump, his little buddy, Bill Clinton, Joe Biden has so many misappropriated allegations from women. And the one thing that's common about all these guys, and this is why I told you I never voted before a day in my life, because the one thing that's common with all of these scumbags is that they deny everything and say they're all liars. But there was one woman that was going to refuse to allow good old Bill to destroy her by herself. And that was Monica Lewinsky. And what Monica Lewinsky did was she saved them clothes. See, you can lie to man, but you can't lie to God, Playboy. He see all of our faults, everything we do wrong in the darkest corners ever. He see it. So when Bill Clinton was busting down in that Oval Office, putting his juices all over that woman's clothing, and then came out with the nerve to use the presidency to lie on that woman, he forever stained his name. He forever stained that office. And he forever stained his legacy. Seeing him in them Epstein files, it's just another day at the park. But I'll say this, and I'll say it to you right now. Every dog has their day. And them Epstein files, it's not over with because it's a man by the name of Bill Gates that got to go on the 15th of June. Oh, Bill Gates got to go. And you better believe they got a lot of questions for Bill Gates. But here's the thing. Everybody that they call, they got to be on the same accord. Because if somebody slips up, see, it's a young woman that just got fired. Her name is Pamela Bondi. Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen to her under pressure. Penalty, perjury. When they get those questions about Epstein and those files on her. When she has to go up there with her freedom on the line and tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Back to the paperwork. So, as y'all see, line 5, among other things, President Trump has indiscriminately fired federal employees and withheld federal funds contrary to federal statutes such as the Impeachment Control Act or the Administrative Procedure Act. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump, warrants, impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Article 7, usurpation of the congressional power of the purse and his conduct of the office of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has refused to spend funds appropriated by Congress and has expanded funds not appropriated by Congress, has diverted funds specifically earmarked for one purpose to advance a contrary purpose, and has used private funds for a government purpose. For example, a White House ballroom, unlawfully to circumvent congressional power of the purpose enshrined in Article 1, Section 9, Clause 7 of the Constitution, the Impeachment Control Act, and the Anti-Deficiency Act, among other things. On January the 24th, 2025, President Donald Trump froze spending on grants or loans in violation of the rescission or deferral provisions of the Impeachment Control Act and the congressional power of the purse. President Trump has also further diverted at least $500 million from the sale of Venezuelan oil, not appropriated by Congress, to a Qatari bank to expend for United States operations in Venezuela. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment by trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States of America. Article 8, contempt of Congress, secret government, and his conduct of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has resisted congressional oversight by refusing to disclose information or provide testimony necessary to deter lawlessness and mismanage or decide whether new laws should be enacted or amended or old laws should be repealed. The tip of the iceberg is Mr. Trump's refusal to share with Congress a video showing the murder of 2 civilians who survived an initial strike against alleged drug traffickers off the coast of Venezuela, and countless Epstein file documents wrongly classified to conceal wrongdoing or prevent political embarrassment. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial removal from office and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Article 9, perverting law enforcement to persecute political opponents and benefit friends. In his conduct of the offices of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has stripped lawyers or law firms of security clearances and initiated legally frivolous retaliatory investigations of prosecutions of political opponents or critics to punish dissent. The targets of Mr. Trump's political investigations or prosecutions include former Federal Bureau of Investigation Director James Comey, New York, Attorney General Letitia James, United States Senator Adam Schiff, Federal Reserve Board Governors Lisa Cook and Chairman Jerome Powell, and former CIA Director John Brennan. Mr. Trump has conversely perverted law enforcement to benefit his political friends. For example, ordering the dismissal of the indictment of former New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Lord Jesus have mercy. I didn't know that. This is diabolical. It was Trump who did that, allegedly. Oh, this is diabolical. I was wondering why Eric Adams flipped, started buck dancing for Donald Trump, and then his case got just thrown away. I said, how in the hell did he get out of that? How in the blue hell did Eric Adams? This is diabolical work. Read that again. Adam Schiff, Federal Reserve Board of Governors Lisa Cook, and Chairman Jerome Powell, and former CIA Director John Brennan. Mr. Trump has conversely perverted law enforcement to benefit his political friends. For example, ordering dismissal of the indictment of former New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States of America. And, sir, let me answer your question. Your name is Absolute Villain. I like villains. I step on villains. You said this impeachment ain't going to do shit. Let me know what happened all the other times he was impeached. Well, this is what happened the other times he was impeached, right? What happened is that he actually lost the next election. The problem is that they voted in a dweeb by the name of Joe Biden, who is just the biggest scumbag. Maybe not on the level of Donald Trump, but he's a scumbag too. He was so bad and so incompetent that he forced the people back to Donald Trump. That's what happened, sir. And oh, by the way, when those midterm elections come up, if they flip those seats and they impeach Donald J. Trump, which is what they're going to push for, this time, since he, unraveled all those Epstein files, and you got all those Democrats and Republicans getting exposed, boy, they're going to tear his ass up. This time, they not finna play with Donald Trump. See, they flip those seats, boy, in these midterms. They're going to impeach Donald Trump. They're going to pull this up. Trust me. They're going to impeach him. And then they're going to prosecute him the same way that he went after all of these other political figures. You better believe they got it in the plans right now. Why do you think they want him to do as much damage as possible? They want to make it impossible for his side to win again. I'm telling you. And to the person who said that, this is the part you got to understand. Quietly, Donald Trump has made so many people mad on his own side. Donald Trump has so many enemies on his own side because everybody's jumping off a sinking ship. They know what time it is. This is why you see now more than ever, more people who supported Donald Trump speak out against him. And now more than ever, you see more of those people, big figures too. Donald Trump has came out and disrespected those people who was loyal to him, who supported him. See, let me tell you something. When you have people that are loyal to you, supported you and all these things, and you shit all over them in front of everybody when you don't agree with something they say, you don't agree with something, they don't agree with something that you did, so you shit all over these people that supported you. It shows the type of leader you are. It shows the type of person you are. It shows the type of mentality you have. It shows the type of scumbag piece of trash you are as an individual. Right? Because true leaders don't move like that. True leaders don't ask people to be in situations that will compromise them for you. Think about what I just said. So, this is the reason why you see Carson Tucker, Candace Owens, who was bigger supporter than Marjorie Taylor Greene for Donald Trump. She might as well have been the whole goddamn on. I mean, she was the one that was out here pushing the bus for Donald Trump. Think about what I just said, buddy. And it's not going to be too long before Pam Bondi's gone. Because I'm going to tell y'all what they're going to do to Pam Bondi. I think they're going to get Pam Bondi in that room. And I think they're going to say, Pam, what you did was an act, a war act against the United States of America. But Pam, we're going to give you an opportunity. We're going to give you an opportunity to turn your life around and save yourself. You give us him, you're done politically, but you won't go to prison with him. Now, what you think Pam Bondi gonna do? He done already threw her under the bus in front of the world, Craig. What you think Pam Bondi gonna do, boy? Pam Bondi gonna do what she know to do. She gonna take that deal. She gonna cooperate. You know why? Because Donald Trump's power is about to be out. And there's no reason for her to continue to take up for a man with no power. Let's keep going. Article number 10. Suspending or dispensing with laws. In his conduct of the office of the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and to take care that laws be executed, on January the 24th, 2025, President Trump illegally discharged at least 17 inspectors generals under the Inspectors General Act of 1978 by refusing to provide Congress 30-day notice and a substantive reason for the firings. Mr. Trump has eschewed any limiting principle that will prevent the president from refusing to enforce any law enacted by Congress, thereby making its legislative power a dead letter and rendering the entire United States Code advisory only. And let me say something to everybody listening to this video. To you guys who think I'm capping, I'm going to show you why. When you come in here in this arena with me, I was never fucking capping. I'm going to tell y'all why tonight. Think about what just happened with Pam Bondi. To make Pam Bondi testify, you had to get a certain amount of Republicans to flip. They're not thinking about that. Let me say this. Let me say that one more time to you, because you really got to think about what I'm saying to you. Pam Bondi has been forced to go testify before Congress under the penalty of perjury on the Epstein files. Yeah. I know you think it's cap. Boy, I was never capping. I was never capping. I was never capping. I was never capping, boy. I was never capping. Now, I want you to know that it took Republicans. And guess what, sir? We got 1 week. What's today? Tuesday, y'all? On next Tuesday, Pamela Bondi, will testify. And why is that, y'all? Because there were Republicans that helped force the issue. House Democrats, but not only them, House Republicans. Woo! See, you don't want to listen to this. See, you get deep in the game like me. You better have some skin in the game, boy. See, yeah. Pam was shocked that those Republicans said, "Nah, take your ass up there." They know what time it is. They know what time it is. The reason why more Republicans aren't speaking out is because they don't want Trump to come out and expose them and go after them right now. But you wait and see. As soon as Donald Trump is out of power, wait and see how many Republicans distance themselves from Donald Trump. You wait and see. But they're dead meat. Because everybody's going to say, well, why you didn't say nothing when he was in office doing all this foolishness? Ain't so fun. Ain't so fun. But let's keep going. It says, wherefore, by such conduct. Line 3, y'all. Donald J. Trump, warrants and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Let's keep going, you guys. Article 11, flouting Section 1 of the 14th Amendment and his conduct of the office of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, issued a flagrantly unconstitutional executive order on January the 20th, 2025, entitled Protecting the Meaning and Value of American Citizenship, contrary to Section 1 of the 14th Amendment to the Constitution and the United States Supreme Court decision in United States versus Wong Kim Ark, 169 U.S. 649, 1898, stripping a certain category of children born in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof of their birthright citizenship. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States of America. We got just a couple more pages, y'all. Article 11, you guys. Suspicious national security, foreign terrorist organization declaration. And his conduct of the office of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, in violation of his constitutional, you guys, duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, and to take care that laws be faithfully executed. On January 20, 2025, he issued an executive order entitled Declaring a National Energy Emergency for the specific illicit purpose of evading federal laws governing the production, transmission, or export of energy. There's no credible evidence that the United States confronts a national energy emergency. Boy, this is getting real bad. This is getting real bad. This is getting real bad. On January the 20th, 2025, President Trump issued a proclamation declaring a national emergency at the southern border of the United States, absurdly characterizing unauthorized immigration of defenseless, unarmed men and women and children through our border with Mexico as its military invasion under Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution for the illicit purpose of evading immigration laws governing asylum or otherwise, including indefinitely suspending physical entry by any alien, all of whom were unrebuttably presumed to be invaders, subject to a military response, including extrajudicial killings. Boy, this is bad work right here, man. Y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see this? Huh? I'm asking y'all. I'm just saying, y'all, somebody let me know what they really want from a nigga. Somebody let me know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Right here. Right? On January the 20th, 2025. Hey, shout out to the brother Delbert. To the brother Delbert Harris. Salute to you, brother. I appreciate it. Much love to you. For coming in. Salute to you. Yeah, man. Salute to you with the donation to Cash App, brother. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Much love, man. I appreciate that, dog. You sent me 2 donations, man. Salute to you. I just seen it right now just pop up. I just seen it pop up, right? Hold on one second. Okay, so it says on January 20, 2025, President Donald J. Trump issued an executive order entitled Designating Cartels and Other Organizations as Foreign Terrorist Organizations and Specially Designated Global Terrorists as a pretext to initiating an unconstitutional war against Venezuela and murdering suspected drug traffickers. The drug cartels do not plausibly meet the statutory definition of a foreign terrorist organization in Section 12 or 212A3B of the Immigration and Nationality Act, 8 USC 1182A3B. President Donald J. Trump has further listed the Venezuelan government as a foreign terrorist organization. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. Article, what is that, 13? Domestic and foreign emolument clauses. So in his conduct of the president of the office, you guys, of the president of the United States, Donald Trump, in violation of his constitutional duty to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and to take care that the laws be faithfully executed, has refused to divest himself of any direct or indirect financial interest, you guys. Look at this here. Look what it's saying. Financial interest, right? In a wide array of business ventures intended to exploit his position as president to offer or withhold political favors, to encourage, patronize of these ventures by Americans or foreigners doing business with the United States to enrich himself or his family, contrary to the prohibition, excuse me, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Of the Constitution's domestic and foreign emoluments clauses, Article 1, Section 1, Clause 5, and Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8. In doing so, President Trump has cast doubt on his loyalty to the United States and rule of law. Donald J. Trump has acted contrary to his trust as president and subversive of constitutional government, to the great prejudice of law, liberty, and justice, and to the manifest injury of the people of the United States. Wherefore, by such conduct, Donald J. Trump warrants impeachment and trial, removal from office, and disqualification to hold and enjoy any office of honor, trust, or profit under the United States. For all of you guys who want to know where you guys can find this at, a lot of y'all are asking me, Ticket, man, where can I find this paperwork at, man? I'm going to show it to y'all right here. I'm going to show it to y'all right here. I'm going to put it right here in the chat. It's going to say link to the paperwork. Now, again, salute to everybody that tapped in tonight. They better hope that they don't flip these Republicans in the midterms. If they flip the Republicans in the midterms, the first thing that's on the table is these articles of impeachment. You better believe it. Let me repeat myself again. If they flip the midterm, the first thing that's going to be on the table is those articles of impeachment. And there's the paperwork right there. There's the paperwork right there. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? There's the paperwork right there in front of y'all face. So we ain't even got nothing. It's not even for us to even be arguing about. I put the link in the chat for y'all. It's right there. But let me shout out a few people who sent donations. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all some love tonight, man. I appreciate all of y'all for coming in here, man. So I missed some of y'all too. Salute. Gerald Johnson, salute to you, brother. Hey, Gerald Johnson came through. $50 donation. Appreciate you, dog. And much love to you, man. You already know what's up, brother. Salute. I already shouted you out, Clark. Appreciate it. Unless you send another one, salute to you. Steve Wyatt, salute to you for coming through in the PayPal with the donation tonight. Appreciate it, man. Amber Jenkins, I appreciate you with the donation. Also, Antoinette, salute to you. Shantae Wilson, I appreciate you with the donation in the Cash App tonight. Let me see who else. I had somebody else in the Cash App. Hold on, here we go, right here. Okay. Trevor Blackman, salute to you in the Cash App with the donation. And it was one more person I seen in the Cash App. Oh, Sharita Scott, salute to you in the Cash App. And you came through with a $75 donation tonight. I appreciate you for that. Much love to you, my sister. You already know what's up. You already know what's up, right? So I definitely appreciate you. Right? Tell y'all something. Look at that paperwork right there. Put it in the chat so y'all can see it. Go look at it yourself. It's right there on the website. He hoping and praying they don't flip those seats. They flip those seats. It's BET Rap City. I'm gonna ask everybody that's watching this video one more time because I don't want to waste my time doing it, man. If you guys are gonna buy the merch when I put it out, I'll probably put it out tomorrow. I'll start putting it on the channel tomorrow to the link where you guys can go to the store and buy the merchandise, our merchandise. Let me know in the comments now. Let me know in the comment section. That way I can, put the merch back out. I ain't gonna put it back out if y'all ain't gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there and see what y'all on. You feel me? And y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And let me say one more thing, you guys. I want to show y'all something. Because I'm mad I didn't show y'all this. I think everybody needs to see this. I want to show y'all something. Right? And this needs to be put out here. Okay? Matter of fact, hold on. Let me go right here. Just so y'all can't say I didn't do it. Hold on, you guys. Okay. So, you guys, let me make sure I got this up here right here. I'll make sure I got this right. All right, here we go. Here we go, right here. All right. Put this up here for all of y'all that's watching. There we go. Right here. That way, can't nobody say I didn't get this to y'all and show y'all this. All right. I want to give y'all this. I'll put this on the screen. Take this down. Y'all see that right there? That's my YouTube channel. This is my main channel right here, right? You guys are here. Lives. Most of you guys that are in here, y'all watch our lives. All right. Y'all watch our lives, right? These are our live video streams. That means I come in here and I'm talking live to you guys when I do these streams. These are all live video streams right here, live, okay? A lot of you guys are not seeing our regular videos. You know why? Because you're only looking at our lives. You haven't subscribed to all of our videos. You haven't hit the notification bell so that you will get all updates. See where it says lives right here? See why I'm using this little cursor right here? You have to go here to where it says videos. Those are all my videos right there. So we're dropping videos every day. You guys aren't seeing these videos. Some of y'all are, but a lot of y'all aren't because you didn't go to the video section. Right? Right? You have to go to the video section, you guys, of my channel to see all of the videos we drop every single day. I keep telling people this. Once again, we're under the lives right now. This is a live stream. So you see the live section right there. Those are lives. These are all the live streams where I come in here. I'm talking to y'all personally. Y'all hear me in the chat. I drop a lot of videos too. Y'all don't even see. A lot of you guys haven't seen any of these videos I put up. Right? So you guys should check out those other videos that I told y'all that I have up on this channel. And then let me show y'all. Right? Because a lot of y'all don't even know where else to find me, right? So I want to show y'all right now. I'm going to show y'all right now. This is where else you can find me right here. Okay? I'll put this on there. Hold on. My bad. Why did I do that? Hold on. TTV Network. That's my other YouTube channel. 71,000 subscribers. Just go right to TTV Network. You're going to see my other YouTube channel right there. That's my other YouTube channel. A lot of you guys, y'all don't even see most of my content on a daily basis because you're not subscribed to my channels. I be putting these links in the comment section and y'all don't even be seeing this stuff. So all these videos I be doing every single day, all these live streams I be doing on my other channels and videos, y'all don't even see them because y'all not subscribed. These are just some of my other videos, right? And I'll be putting these links all in the comment section so y'all can subscribe and get all the videos. You got to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get all the videos, you guys. A lot of y'all not doing that. And that's putting salt in the game. I keep trying to tell y'all this. It's putting salt in the game, right? Y'all not seeing that. So it's really destroying the game, is what I'm saying to y'all. That's really what it's doing. Okay? Now, let's go to right here because this is important. Y'all need to see this. Y'all need to see this. Okay? Let me put this up here. This right here is my other channel. It's one of my other channels right here. Ticket TV live streams. You guys aren't even following these channels. I'm doing videos and content on these channels every day. As you guys can see, I've done all these videos. I drop like 3 videos a day on my other channel. You guys haven't even seen them because y'all not subscribed to my other channels. Live streams, everything. You guys don't see this stuff if you're not subscribed to my other channels. Ticket TV live streams. I put these links in the comment section every time for y'all. And a lot of y'all subscribe to this channel. Y'all don't even see those other videos. So make sure when y'all go to the channels, y'all check out the live streams in the video. You say, hey, man, where Ticket been at today? Just check my channel. Live stream videos. I got more channels than this that I haven't even showed y'all, but I'll show y'all going forward. I don't want to throw too much on y'all right now. Right? So y'all make sure y'all stay locked in, man. It's a lot of content that we putting out every day. You know, high quality content, great content for y'all. You know what I mean? So I salute everybody who support the channel, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And let me know if y'all gonna go cop the merch if I drop it. If you're not gonna cop it, that's cool. I won't drop it. If you're gonna cop it, I'm gonna drop it. I'm out. Y'all have a blessed night.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.